When I was a kid, I grew up in Cloquet, which is a small town about 20 miles south of here. I was a pretty active kid. I played hockey and baseball, played a little basketball. I found that as a kid, I was never very good at sports. I was this kind of tall, skinny kid that, playing hockey, I'd get knocked around. But after I became an adult, and I'm still kind of a tall, skinny guy, but I became a little more athletic. I kind of grew into my body. I became a little more coordinated, and I came to realize that, I can do things competitively. I raced boats for 7 years with Duluth Yacht Club on a Tartan 10, which is a 33-foot sailboat. Even as a kid, being in a rowboat, I love being out there.
He has always been an advocate for community-based sailing. He was the president of the Community Sailing Association in the early 90s, and when the wind's up, he wants to be on the water, and whether it's sailing or in his fishing boat or just getting out paddling or what have you.
It was 1975. I was 15 years old, and it was about 2 weeks after we got out of high school. That day, I ran into some friends who happened to drive by in a car. I stopped to talk to them. One of the kids took a pistol out of the glove box, and he was just spinning the cylinder in the gun, and it happened to go off, and I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. The bullet ended up in my spine and left me paralyzed from the middle of my chest down. It was an accident, and stuff happens, and life goes on, and that was kind of my attitude that, okay, here I am, I'm in this position now. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. Let's find out what I can do, taking advantage of opportunities when they come along. I was never on a sailboat until after I got hurt. Being in a sailboat and having control of all the sails and the tiller and control on how I shape the sails and what I do, where I go, being able to successfully do it is just a great feeling. It's just you and the wind and the water. That's it. Everything goes away. It's just a peaceful experience.
I don't want to say he's an inspiration to others, but he is. He really is. He's a guy that just doesn't let bad weather or people's attitudes or, some barriers like steps or whatever get in the way. It didn't matter if you had a disability or not. He was about you or your kid getting exposed to a life sport like sailing.
The fact that I now use a wheelchair didn't seem like that big a deal to me. That's, the cards I was dealt, and that's the cards I was going to play.